Ankara services around 11 million passengers annually, most of whom go through the domestic terminal, around 9.5 million of them. Now, as everyone will see, you invested a lot of money in the international arrivals store. Just give us the reasons why you've done this.
Ankara is the capital, and we are proud of running the business in the capital town. It's a beautiful airport, and it's a very dynamic airport, especially in the domestic, and it's growing. And last year we have reached plus 20% passenger growth. It's one of the few airports where domestic business is growing faster than the international. But on the other hand, it's one of the unique airports where our main business is in the arrival level compared to the departure sales. So we do generate more than 70% of the business in Ankara in the arrival level. That's the main reason. We needed to redesign the shop, redefine the categories, because we have not done it since the day one. And considering the amount of new brands and new categories we introduced, we had to do it this way.
As everyone will see, it's a very serious investment. You've actually done absolutely everything. You've turned the place inside out. It's not just the exterior, it's the flooring, the lighting, the furniture, the fixturing. And what is so good about it are the sight lines. It's extremely easy to navigate. The passengers can see exactly what they want in one go.
That's all about arrival shopping. I think we need to be very clear, and time matters. I think it should be very clear, very quick. The checkouts are designed accordingly. The walkways are fluid. They are very easy to navigate around the shop. And I think the arrival shopping is very different from departures in terms of timing, in terms of passenger mood and everything. But we, first of all, are concentrated on increasing the penetration number. This is why we have redefined the entrance, and we opened a new additional angle to the shop, where the other categories, especially tobacco category, very important.
We'll get onto that a little bit later on. But what I'd like you to do is walk us through the store first, as the passenger sees it, starting from the right-hand side. Start from confectionery.
The confectionery area is redesigned, and we have introduced at least more than 10 new brands in a beautiful environment. With the use of the back walls, I think we really emphasized on the brands and on the category. Next to the confectionery, it makes sense, we emphasize on toys. Arrivals, always a good opportunity to buy toys. Alongside the confectionery, we also have a small variety of delicatessen, fine food, which is also creative for the Ankara arrivals. And next to those, we do have a very good selection of fashion and accessories, mostly accessories, which is quite unusual in the arrivals. But we believe that this is a growing opportunity, and we will work on it closely. And then comes the impressive beauty section with quite increased numbers of brands and product range, of course, with more promotions and more attractions. I think our new approach into beauty is paying off, and we already have a very positive customer feedback about it. Opposite to the beauty, very noticeable from the outside, we have the spirits section, liquor section, strong white liquors and strong whiskey selection on the other side of the corridor. And next to both spirits and beauty, on the new angled corner, we have a very big tobacco selection together with a walk-in humidor.
That's actually a very, very standout part of the total store. It represents something like 200 square meters of a 1,000 square meter store. Tobacco is still a very important category to you. And what's so interesting is the ease of navigation, but also the back wall, which has a very prominent Philip Morris feature.
I think that's the important eye-catcher point of the design. I think we want to do something different than the normal offer in an arrival. It's just a good environment and a positive atmosphere, and we can only do it with the partner brands. And I think they believe in our thinking, and they have been helping us and joining this idea by designing out of the ordinary back walls. And this is the case for all brands, all partner brands.
The clustering, the synergy between some of the brands is quite interesting. I mean, immediately opposite tobacco, you've got a very distinctive Johnnie Walker aisle, which is sort of self-contained, but again, which is really standout.
The idea is quite similar to the tobacco. Again, doing something different in the arrivals. I think arrival shopping, it should not just be taken as a convenience. We try to add a little bit more into it by giving a pleasure, a shopping pleasure. I think this is what we have been working hard with the in-house design team of Heinemann, Unifree Heinemann. And we were thinking about how to make the arrival shopping a little bit more pleasant, rather than being just a convenience store where people just buy things in speed and leave. So we try to keep people enjoy the shop for the small time they have in the arrival hall.
Well, the one thing it doesn't look like is a convenience store. And in fact, the design actually goes into the ceiling where at the till area, which is actually to the far right of the store, again, you've got a unique ceiling there, and you drop down and you see an S-bend to ensure that you get quick traffic flow through process. People haven't got time, they don't want to spend a lot of dwell time in the store, and that's clearly working very well indeed.
So far, yes, but it's a trial. We try to do the best, and we try to diminish the time, the waiting times. But overall, going back to your first statement, I think the shop has a natural flow, and the reason why we put the cashiers at the very end on the right-hand side, we want our customer to enjoy all the categories, and we want to increase our chances to sell cross categories. And I think this is working very well, and I think everybody wants to scroll around the shop at once. And at the end, even the checkout is an experience, as you said, but it's on a test period, so we would like to improve it further.
It should be congratulated on a great store execution. Well done, Ersan.
Thank you, Peter.